All right, guys. Hello, y'all. Okay, so first of all, this is Puck. This is my newest surrender. I actually got him yesterday. The poor guy drove like literally 3 hours to come drop him off to me because he just wanted him to go to a good home. As y'all can see, he's a very, very active bird. He's turning 9 in June as well, too, guys. Those are my ears, Puck. You guys see this? He likes to play with my hair as well. So he's a green cheek conure. My other ringneck is getting jealous over there. Hey, he has a little bit of an attitude around bedtime as well, too. So I'm going to go ahead and put him back in a second. But I just wanted to go ahead and introduce him real quick before I started this video. Puck. Okay, y'all see that? Ugh. Puck, you're doing too much. Come here. All right, so if he does too much, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put him back, okay? But I just wanted to today talk about the realities of what it's like being a influencer. You know, I just wanted to speak about that real quick as well, too. Because a lot of people don't understand what it's like. They just think that we post cute videos and we just post pictures and we get paid. When in reality, that is not the reality of it, okay? Now, something like this is definitely more original as well, too, because you know what? I really was on some real shit. I was thinking like, hey, I am about to go ahead and get ready. I'm finna change my clothes. I'm finna change the setting of my crib real quick, you know. I'm gonna put things like this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna get my script ready, okay? Because a lot of things sometimes are scripted that you have to think of and all that stuff. But I honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I didn't do it not because I didn't want to, but I did it because I am tired and I just know that I have to get a video out there today. But I'm like, you know what? People watch me for the originality, and I know my content is nicely like organized and put together, but y'all rather have me like originally there. You know what I'm saying? And this bird is doing the most, so I'm about to put him in his cage right now because I'm tired. He's been out his cage all day playing. My birds are cage free, but I just keep both of them separate because they're two different breeds as well. Y'all see this? Okay. All right, this little guy, yeah, he is about to hit the bedtime in a second. Did you have to poop, sir? Hold on, y'all. All right, guys, I apologize. I am back. It is almost bedtime for the both of them, so I'm going to finish off this video and then go ahead and put them to sleep because they're both getting a little bit cranky, and this one was getting very, very jealous. He likes to talk. As I was saying, guys, so, you know, I was going to go home. All right. One more take, y'all. I apologize. It is literally their bedtime, okay? So that's what's going on real quick. All right, so, yeah, I was going to, go ahead and do the most to get it out properly, but then I was like, you know what? I'm really tired. I need to get my content out there, and this is literally the reality of it, you know? People who think that we just post and look cute and that's about it, and that's how we make our money and get paid, that is so false, bro. That is so wrong. Even people who think that we be on TikTok live just doing whatever we want, showing all clothes, that is so wrong. That is such a lie, bro. If y'all really want to see original content, this is what's original. I'm literally just recording it on app, putting it through a little editing thing, and so it gets captions. That's it. I'm not going to do any editing on here because honestly, I just need to get a video out, and that's it, you know? But really, this is the reality that I am dead tired because you don't just post cute pictures and call it a day, okay? Everything is systematically planned that people don't know, okay? When you go on live, as you guys have seen in my other things, there's planning that goes in the background of it, okay? You have to write scripts of what you're going to say, and now we got AI, but AI doesn't always work, honestly speaking. You have to come up with sales tactics that make sense, talk to TikTok of lowering prices on different things and going back and forth. It's a lot, you know? And when I'm shooting content like this, first of all, you got to think of, okay, well, if this is how my topic is going to be, how's the thumbnail going to be? So where am I going to say it and all that stuff, you know? Really, I'm really comfortable in my clothes right now on my bed because I didn't feel like getting ready. I'm tired. I'm real life tired. That's it. You know, I want to go to sleep because I have been up early, okay? If I am up any later than 6:30, okay, if I do not get out of bed by 6:30 a.m. That's like the deadline to get out of bed. I'm screwed, guys. I'm screwed because I will be late. I have morning opening shifts, and I can mess around with my TikTok schedule. Like, I could tell her a week in advance, but it has to be a week in advance. People cancel their session same day. I've never canceled a session on her ever. I'm just not like that. I'm either coming or I'm not. It has to be like I'm literally dying, So for me to not show up, it takes me almost an hour to get there. So I do have to leave about an hour in advance because it's Dallas traffic. Okay. And sometimes every day I take one of the birds with me. Okay. Just because I can't leave them at home all the time. They need interaction, they need enough playtime and everything. So that's what that is, even though they are in 2 separate rooms and 2 separate cages. They're open birds, so they're cage free. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Another thing is takes like time editing and everything and putting it together, especially if like you don't have somebody doing it for you. It's exhausting. Being on live too is really exhausting. I love doing it, don't get me wrong, but I swear to God, and I'm a morning person. Okay? But that just be like, because you be under a lot of pressure, okay? You're under a lot of pressure, not just being live, but being an influencer, you're under pressure. You can't do this alone. I'm going to tell you this right now. Guys, I don't do this alone. I can't do it alone. I've learned the game, and I got people who wanted to learn how to make money online. I got them. I didn't care if they had any experience or not, and I taught them everything. But these are people who didn't want to show their face and didn't want to be on camera, okay? So I taught them everything that they needed to know. And once I taught them everything that I needed to know, they took off. Like, I taught them how to handle certain things, like editing certain posts when I can't do it. Like, just like stuff like that, back-end strategy, coming up with that. Because the last thing that I need to do, I know how to do it. So if you screw up on me, I will come check you real quick if you're on my team. But like TikTok lives, like what I'm going to say, what I'm not going to say and stuff, like you need to come up with that. And if it don't look right, I'm going to tell you. And if it's not helping my traffic and I'm doing everything right, I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Posting properly, if it's not working, not going viral, like what's going on because I have this many followers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody for my Instagram because that's also monetized, but it's really hard to trust people who say that they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's harder to find people who are interested in the meta workspace, but people are more interested in other platforms, like TikTok and, just other things just like that. Okay, guys? So TikTok and YouTube. So that is a lot easier to find. Okay? I apologize for playing with my little fidget toy. I like it. Okay? This is my little downtime. All right. So another thing is, being an influencer comes with a lot because people think like you just do this just to do this and it's like you don't just do this just to do this, like, yes, you care about your fans and stuff, but like this is how you eat, for people to see you coming off and stuff, be like, oh, do this, they'll do that, and it's like, I appreciate the love and support, but it's like really like, this is a work day. So a regular person can have their phone on them just like this. I can't have my phone on me. Like, I can't have my phone on me. If I'm not working, if I'm genuinely not working and I'm not on call for anything, I don't need to post anything. I don't need to watch my social medias to make sure my team is doing right. I shouldn't have my phone in my hand. I swear to God, my phone is like a freaking workday of a disease in my hand. So that is definitely another thing. Another thing people do not talk about, the biggest one, is agency pressures. The biggest one. Let me take a deep breath before I talk about this, because I am not trying to on agencies or nothing. They are everything, okay? Agencies are everything, okay? I definitely recommend one to people who want to get into the space and don't know what they're doing and just are a pretty face, or you know what you're doing with back end and stuff, but you want to be the front end, just like me as well. You can't do both. You can't do front end and you can't do back end. If you're going to come up with strategy and everything, you can't be the face as well. You can't. It's not possible, bro, because it takes you a full time schedule to figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work, and for you to create the content is a full-time schedule, okay? For the editing to happen is a full-time schedule, and to post it, everything, full-time schedule, back and front end. Choose one, bro. Choose one, seriously. So if you're somebody that wants to make money off social media, and you're like, oh, I want to make money, but I don't want to post, then you need back end. You need to go get you a back end, okay? Like a back end job is what I'm saying. You need to be a back end, okay? But if you're somebody that'd be like, oh, I want to be a social media content creator, I just don't know where to start, then you need to be a front end and you need to get you somebody who's back end. You know how it goes vice versa? See what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Me, I know how to do both, so I'd be teaching people back end because I do want to be for my front end. I do want to be my front end. I've came this far, okay? I love being my front end, okay? So that's what it is. I like to take people under my wing, but let's talk about agency pressures, okay? Now, before I even talk about that, I have a team that I built, okay? I have a team that I built, and they are doing very, very well. But sometimes the pressure from their side, and I be pressuring them too, so vice versa. We all be under pressure because if we don't work and we don't do it right, we don't figure it out. You don't figure out the code to make the money this month, we're not going to make the money, bro. We're not going to make the money, and everybody's going to be unhappy with each other, and we're all going to be on each other's heads. Like, it's not easy at all, you know? It's difficult, you know. One person can throw one thing off on my team and it'll screw up the rest of my team, and one bad egg in my basket can ruin my whole team that I've worked very, very, very hard on, okay? Now, agencies, like, I get yelled at by my manager every day, okay? But I've had other managers too. We all get yelled at, you know. It's not any front end that doesn't get yelled at. We all get yelled at because back ends are under a lot of pressure too, and then they tend to take it out on us. And we have to be on camera. You know, we have to be on camera, and this is how it really goes on some like honesty, you know. Bro, I'm over here like I'm about to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? And you just pissed me off. You real life just pissed me off. Like, you just yell at, like, and you can't even, like, a lot of times, like, friends like me, we can't even do that. Now, when they yelling at us, I'm gonna make this one thing clear. Whether they're yelling at us or not, anything like criticism that is, like, it does comes off attitude-y, okay? Anybody who is a manager, it does. Because it makes them seem like they're being an when in reality they're trying to do their job so you can do your job. And that's the way it goes. But it still, like, pisses you off sometimes. Like, I'm just irritated thinking about it right now because I've had a long day. I'm back in blaming front end me, you know, and stuff, for be like, oh, you threw this one thing off, you know, so that's why XYZ happened. And I'm like, and once front end does it, we do it. But, you know, you can definitely bounce back from a lot of stuff. So I'm just like, okay, you know, so like, you're told what to do, what not to do. They came up with a strategy, follow it, do everything that you're told. But it's still like, you could get off live and you could have not had a good sales or a good day on there or just whatever, and you're getting chewed out. And it's not easy because I'm on camera. You're about to see what's on my face, and it's freaking annoying to be talking that much for hours straight. And it's just like, I'm talking that much for hours straight. And in the background, I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, do this, no, do that. You get some scripts at the top being typed up. And this isn't like the first, or you make a video and it's not good enough, you know. When I have agencies like on TikTok platforms, Instagram platforms, you know, any other platforms, if it's not good enough, it's not good enough. And you got to redo the whole thing. And it's like, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Picture isn't taken right, do it again. Like, I've dealt with this for a while, you know. So it's not that they're being assholes. You're just getting at because if you don't make that money for them, they don't eat. And if they don't make you money, you don't eat. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like there's too much money on the line to, you know. So then they be mad at you. You be mad at them, and you have to be really, really, really strong up here. Like, you gotta be so strong up here. And yes, they do take a cut. Agencies always take a big cut. And to me, that's okay because they handle everything that I cannot handle. Like, I see it. I've done back end and front end both. You can't do everything. You can't. So the agency pressures is bro, because right now I'm just over here, like, honestly speaking, if I'm talking about what's going on in my head, I'm like, I need to be up at this time tomorrow. The very first thing I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to drive an hour. And then I'm going to get at. And then I'm going to go live. And then I'm going to get at again. And then I'm going to come home. And I'm going to get at some more by team members. And then I'm going to at them as well. And then after that, we're going to work together again. And then we're going to go ahead and work. We're going to eat. We're going to be going through some stuff on our phones, making sure everything is running right. I'm going to make sure everything is running right. We're probably going to at each other some more. It's just like a lot of back and forth of, you know, you got to, like, over here, your heart and your head, you got to be strong. You got to be strong. It's not going to work. Like, you gotta have the heart for something like this, you know. You really, really, really do, okay? Another thing is, like, looking perfect. Like, y'all, like, when I tell y'all in the morning, mind you, like, it'd be early as hell. Like, it'd be so early, and I'm an early bird. I sometimes want to, like, cuddle with my birds and stuff and chill, and, you know, sometimes at the end of the night, I just want to watch TV, you know, like that. But you know you have a schedule to stick to, but you got to get ready. Like, I have to make sure my face is presentable, make sure my hair is presentable. Like, I just want to throw up my hair in a bun sometimes, you know, and call it a day. And sometimes I don't want to do my makeup, but you have to, because you're on live, you know. That's footage that's gonna go around forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, so that's what that is, okay? So we do have a lot of pressure on us, especially if you're with agency. And if you're not with agency, then you're either A, not making enough money, B, you got too much of a workload for the money that you're making. You know, it's hard if you don't have an agency or a team, point blank, period. You need either a team that's going to handle a lot of stuff, or you need a agency, and that is the way it is going to go, and that is just the realities of it, okay? And also, like, protecting your voice is definitely a must as well, because if I lose my voice, I'm definitely screwed. Yeah, so it's just, like, also the realities of socialization, making friends, because everybody knows who you are already, you know. They just assume your personality, who you are as a person, because they're like, oh, I know her. I watch her for 4 or 5 hours every single day on live, or I watch her stories and everything every day, and I just know her as a person. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. You don't know me as a person. Don't assume that. Don't assume that. It's not, you know, just because you watch me 24/7. Like, that stuff is, I do have a lot of original content. Like, this is original. Me being in my bed in damn near my night suit, about to wash my face, messy hair, natural background, my house a mess, because honestly speaking, I'm moving, and this is the reality of it, you know. This is the reality, you know, so it is what it is, you know. I'm not embarrassed or mad about anything that I have going on. I'm just real life tired, I'm sleepy, and I'm just making this content for my viewers to make sure I get a video out there tonight, okay? And this is like real life original content, okay? Real life. So that's what that is as well too. And also trying to find time to do things, because oh my god, you just want to sleep sometimes. Like, afterwards, after you get off like being live, after you make content, you just want to go to sleep, especially if you're working from home. Sometimes you just want to go to sleep. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been tired since 6:30 p.m. My birds are ready to go to sleep too, you know. I don't got time to go out. That's why I take one day off a week where I do whatever I feel like, but I end up usually working anyways, because I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. I really hope people appreciate my content, because I really do this for y'all, you know. I can work on my own time if I want to, but, you know, another thing is, you don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat. But it takes up a lot as well, because people don't understand, like, oh, you can just take videos while you're getting ready. No, because it takes a while to set up everything, think of the angles and stuff, and then edit and put it together. It's just not just like a quick one shot of you carrying your freaking phone around everywhere. It's not how it goes, you know. there's just so many dilemmas behind it, and it's not true. It's not. You have to plan everything, you know. You really, really have to plan everything that you do, okay? I was going to plan this video, script it out, have the little numbers of everything, put everything down on paper, but honestly, I didn't have the time of day. Either I could do this, or not get a video out, and I chose to do this and get a video out to y'all. So, it is what it is. You know, I'm about to have a hectic day tomorrow as well, too, because everything has to be on schedule back to back. And you got to be punctual. You can't be late to any of it, because you'll throw your whole team off. Your management is going to go crazy on you because you're throwing off algorithm. It's not, you know, it's not for the weak, definitely. And I do love it. I do love it. I'm just sleepy. I'm literally just sleepy. That's it, okay? I'm very happy with my career. It does get a lot sometimes, but I'm sleepy. I want to go to sleep, okay? So I'm going to end the video right here. If I think of anything else, I will do a part 2. But I am very, very tired, guys. I am moving, so y'all just need to bear with me until I settle into my new apartment. Okay, guys? Peace.